Hello friends, in this video we are going to discuss about the remaining parameters of buck converter. Okay, so till now we have discussed about the first 10 parameters. Next, the 11 number, right? Number 11, parameter number 11. Okay, so here in the parameter number 11, it is given that ripple in capacitor voltage or the output voltage. Okay, so ripple in capacitor voltage, or we can say output voltage, that is a V0. Okay, means if you check, just like a inductor current, right? As inductor stores the energy, inductor releases the energy. In the same way, here we are having the capacitor, means which is in the on state, this capacitor go on charging, right? So capacitor voltage increases. Okay, and when switch is in the off state, the capacitor discharges. Okay, so capacitor voltage decreases. Okay, so capacitor voltage, change in the capacitor voltage is nothing but the ripple in capacitor voltage, that is a delta Vc. Okay, so we can write delta Vc is equal to what, right? As we know, C is equal to Q by V. Okay, so we need to find delta Vc, right? So C is equal to Q by V. C is equal to Q by V, right? So as we know, C is equal to what? Q by V. Okay, so we can write it as, or V is or the Vc we can write. Okay, so here we can write it as Vc is equal to, therefore Vc is equal to what? Q by C. Okay, so here delta Vc is equal to delta Q divided by C. Okay, so what is the delta Vc, right? If you check, delta Vc is nothing but change in the capacitor voltage. Can we write it as equal to delta Q by C? Okay, what is the delta Q? Yes, we can write delta Q is nothing but, yes, here if you check the area under this curve, okay, area under this triangle, okay, is nothing but current into time. Okay, so current into time means what? Current into time is nothing but, yes, charge. Are you getting the point? Okay, so either we need to find this area, right? Area under this and the area under this 50%. Okay, but if you check, whatever the area here, right, whatever the area here, the same area will present here. Okay, so instead of finding these two, yes, we are going to find the area under, yes, area under this triangle, area under this triangle. Are you getting the point? So that is nothing but the change in the current, change in the stored charge. Okay, so we can write delta Q is equal to what? Yes, what is the area of this triangle? Area of the triangle is 1 by 2 into, yes, it is a 1 by 2 into, how the change is, current is changing, it is a delta IL by 2, right? It is a delta IL by 2, right? Change in the current or the, yes, the height of this triangle, or yes, height of the triangle. Okay, 1 by 2 into this delta IL by 2 divided by this side. Okay, what about this side? If you check from here to here, it indicates the T. Okay, so from here to here it is a T on. Okay, so it is approximately, we can write it as, it is equal to, from here to here is nothing but the T by 2. Okay, so into T by 2 we can write. Okay, so divided by C, as it is divided by C. Okay, so further we can write it as delta Vc is equal to delta IL into T divided by 8C divided by 8 into C. Is this clear? Okay, so this is a delta Vc. Okay, again, what is the delta IL? We know, therefore delta Vc is equal to, yes, delta IL we know, yes, it is a Vs into 1 minus D into dt, right? D into T square. Okay, divided by dt into this T, so it will be dt square. Okay, divided by 8 into LC, divided by 8 into LC. This is nothing but the delta Vc. This is nothing but the delta Vc, because we have derived the expression for the delta IL already. Okay, and that delta IL if we put here, yes, we will be getting this expression, that is the delta Vc. Okay, so this is about the parameter number 11. Next, parameter number 12. Okay, so the duty cycle at which ripple is maximum. Okay, so value of the D at which ripple is maximum, value of d at which ripple is maximum. Okay, value of d at which ripple is maximum. Okay, so here if you check, ripple is maximum means what, according to the maxima theorem. Okay, so differentiation of ripple is either delta il or delta vc. Okay, so d by dd of delta il, right, we need to equate it to 0, right, we need to equate it to 0. Okay, according to the maxima theorem. Okay, so next, therefore we can write it is a d by dd of, yes, this delta il. What is the delta il? If you check, delta il is equal to vs into 1 minus d, vs into 1 minus d into dt, right, into dt divided by, into dt divided by, yes, it is a l divided by l. Okay, we need to equate it to the 0, right? So this is a delta il, right? If you check, it is a vs by l into 1 minus d into dt. Okay, so further we can write it as, therefore differentiation if we take, it is a vs into t divided by l as it is into bracket, yes, 1 minus d into d. Okay, so it is like a d minus d square, so it is a 1 minus 2d, we need to equate it to the 0, right? So therefore 0 into l 0, 0 by vs into t 0, so it is a 1 minus 2d is equal to 0. So therefore we can write d is equal to 1 by 2 is equal to 0.5. Okay, so what is the value of the duty cycle for getting the maximum delta il, that is the maximum ripple in the inductor current, it is equal to 0.5. Okay, either we can find in this way, or yes, or we can write it as a, yes, d by dd of delta vc, delta vc should be equal to 0. Okay, so here we can write it as a d by dd, right? So it is a d by dd, that is the differentiation with respect to duty cycle of delta vc. What is the delta vc? vs into 1 minus d into dt square divided by, yes, 8lc is equal to 0. Okay, is equal to 0, right? So further we can simplify it as, yes, further we can simplify it as, yes, therefore take vs into t square, right? So we can take vs into t square divided by 8lc, right? 8lc is a constant, so take it outside. So next, it is a d minus d square, so it is a 1 minus 2d again equal to 0. So further we can simplify it as 1 minus 2d is equal to 0, right? So therefore d is equal to what, 1 by 2 is equal to 0.5, or is equal to, in percentage we can write it as 50%. Okay, so this is nothing but your d at which ripple is maximum. In both the ways you will be getting the same answer, it is a 50%. Okay, next, 13th, second last, the critical inductance, critical inductance, critical inductance. Please try to understand what is the meaning of critical inductance, right? Critical inductance means what, the value of c, sorry, value of l. Critical inductance means what, value of l at which, critical inductance means value of l at which this il is just continuous, il is just continuous, means for example, if for this value of l we are getting imin to imax, il is changing from imin to imax. Okay, suppose if we increase the value of l, if we increase the value of l, yes, inductor will go on storing more energy, right? So due to that, what will happen, yes, this imin will be shifted in the upward direction, imax will be shifted in the upward direction, right? And resultant I also will be shifted in the upward direction. Okay, and the just critical, the meaning of just critical is, meaning of just critical is, yes, it is like, suppose we are drawing the waveform of il. Okay, this is the time t 0, 0 to t on, t on to t, t to t plus t on. Okay, so here inductor current is increasing from 0, inductor current is increasing from 0, it reaches the maximum value, right? Again at t1 it reaches the maximum value, again at t it becomes 0, and again after the for the next cycle it will again go on repeating for the same, right? In the same way it go on repeating for the next cycle. Is this clear? Okay, so if you check this is nothing but Imax, right? This is nothing but I mean is what? I mean is 0 here. I mean is equal to 0. Okay, so what is the I0 or I average? If you check, yes, I0 or I average is nothing but, yes, the 50% of this, right? So it is like Imax plus Imean by 2. So Imax plus Imean is 0, so it is like Imax by 2 only. Imax by, okay. What is the delta IL? If you check the delta IL, right? Delta IL means what? Imax minus Imean. So this delta IL is nothing but what? Imax only. Okay, so for this case we can write delta IL is equal to Imax. Okay, next I0 is nothing but is equal to I0 is equal to I. Okay, so what is I0? I0 is equal to I0 is equal to I is equal to what? Delta IL by 2, right? Because the average is delta IL by 2 only. Is this clear? So it is a delta IL by 2. Okay, so please try to understand. Critical inductance means what? The value of the inductance at which the inductor current is just continuous, right? Just continuous, the meaning is, yes, it is starting from 0, it reaches the maximum value during the on time, right? And when it switches in the off state, inductor current further reaches the 0 value, and when it reaches the 0 value, at the same instant the next cycle is turning on, right? Are you getting the point? Or the next switching instant is there. Okay, so that's why again inductor stores the energy. Okay, so IL is changing from 0 to Imax, right? And again changing from Imax to 0. Okay, so instead of I mean to Imax, Imax to I mean to Imax, it is not like that. It is changing in this way. This is nothing but the critical inductance. So when this situation is present, at that time, yes, we can write Imax here. I mean means what? It is a 0. Okay, so what is the average? Average is nothing but I mean plus Imax divided by 2. So it is a I mean is 0, so Imax plus 0 divided by 2 means what? Imax by 2 here, that is the average. Okay, so it is a Imax by 2. What is the delta IL? Delta IL is Imax minus 0, that is nothing but the Imax only. Okay, so this is for critical inductance. Now our task is to find the L critical. Okay, critical value of the inductance. Okay, so if you check for the critical, when the inductance value is critical inductance, right? Critical value, right? Means the inductor current is just continuous. At that time, can we write it as IL is equal to delta IL by 2? Yes, IL we have written IL is equal to delta IL by 2, right? IL means this current, average current I am writing. Okay, is equal to delta IL by 2. So we can write IL average is equal to delta IL by 2. Okay, so therefore what is the IL average? Yes, approximately it is same as that of the I0 average, right? Which is equal to what? Delta IL by 2. Again, what is I0 average? It is a V0 average divided by the load resistance, right? For example, it is a delta IL by 2. Okay, so further we can write it as, what is a V0 average? It is a D into supply source voltage, dVs divided by R is nothing but it is a R critical, right? Divided by R critical we can write. Okay, so is equal to what? Delta IL. What is the delta IL? If you check, delta IL is Vs. Yes, we are having the expression for delta IL. Okay, we have derived it. It is a Vs into 1 minus D into dt divided by L, right? But that L is nothing but L critical, it should be, again divided by these two as it is, right? 2 into L critical. Are you getting the point? So therefore L critical we can write this dd will get cancelled. Okay, so next vs will get cancelled. Okay, so therefore we can write L critical is equal to what? 1 minus D into R critical as it is into T, right? Divided by 2, right? Divided by 2. Okay, so in this way we can write. Okay, L critical is this expression. We are having the expression for the critical value of the inductance. Okay. Similarly, can we find the C critical capacitance? Yes, we can find the critical capacitance. Okay, critical capacitance. Last parameter, critical capacitance. Critical capacitance. So if you check, if the value is critical capacitance means again the V0 will be changing, right? From critical capacitance means Vc or V0, right? Because Vc and V0 are same because capacitor is connected across the load. Okay, so therefore, suppose this is a V0, will be having time t0. Yes, capacitor is charging, discharging, charging, discharging, right? This is for other values. Okay, but for critical it is a Vc or V0, okay, is equal to time t0. It is increasing from 0 to maximum till t on. Okay, again it decreases to 0, again it increases, right? So this is like t on, this is like t. Okay, so here we can write it as, yes, this is nothing but Vc max. Okay, this is nothing but Vc is equal to 0 means what? Vc mean. Okay, next, what is the delta Vc? Delta Vc means this value. Okay, so further, what is the average? Average will be like this. Is clear? Okay, what is the average? It is a V0 average. Okay, V0 average or V0 is equal to what? You can write V0 average is equal to delta Vc divided by 2 and delta Vc by 2. Are you getting the point? Okay, so from this, if you check, V0 average is delta Vc by 2. Okay, delta Vc by 2. Okay, so we can write Vc average or V0 average, we can write it as, yes, therefore we can write V0 average equal to delta Vc by 2. Okay, so what is the V0 average? V0 average is equal to D into Vs is equal to, what is the delta Vc? We have derived the expression for delta Vc is a Vs into 1 minus D into D T square, right, divided by 8 into L into C, right? It is a 8 into L into C. Okay, so it is L into C is nothing but C critical. Okay, so further we can write it as is equal to, yes, D will get cancelled, Vs will get cancelled. Okay, so therefore C critical we can write C critical is equal to what? 1 minus D into T square divided by, yes, it is 2 here, so we need to write 2 into, okay, so it is a 16 into L. Okay, into L. This is what C critical will be having. Okay, expression for the critical value of the capacitance, right? Expression for critical value of capacitor. Are you getting the point? Okay, so this is about the all 14 parameters, right? Or 14 parameters related to the buck converter. Okay, in the next video we are going to summarize all these parameters. Thank you.